Inspirations channel. Today, I will share the Word of God with you based on the title Either Maintain, Advance, or Leverage Both. Why New and Old Knowledge Matters. Knowledge is defined as facts, information, and acquired skills. Knowledge is the condition of knowing something with familiarity gained through experience or association. It also denotes understanding of a subject area such as art, science, or technique. In this sense, knowledge is vital and relates to insight, that is, a deep understanding of something, and affects longevity. Precious one, with this significance, let us now look at the two forms of knowledge: old and new knowledge. Precious one, in the context of this message, old knowledge denotes pre-existing insight that has driven progress in aspects of our lives, however, has only explained, maintained, or never growing performance. For example, a student has a basic knowledge about formulas in statistics and has been continually graded B in statistics over a period of 2 years in his or her academic pursuits. Drawing on this case, 3 key elements stand out. 1. We can pinpoint pre-existing, that is basic knowledge that the student has. 2. A maintained academic performance of grade B. And the third point is the period of study, that is for 2 years. Precious one, as a consequence, the student did not advance or multiply, but only maintained performance. Only maintained what? His or her performance. We can deduce that old knowledge would only maintain your performance in that area of your life. For instance, your job, your marriage, and ministry. Let us define what new knowledge is before looking at the second case. Based on this discussion, new knowledge can be defined as new facts, information, and acquired skills that brings about a deeper understanding of something and at the same time overcomes the barriers of ignorance and increases performance. Precious one, now let us look at how the case unfolds for the student that seeks new knowledge, in contrast to what we had earlier on old knowledge. A student who habitually seeks knowledge and periodically evaluates his or her performance is what described as one that applies new knowledge. Moving further, the student's performance evaluation increases his or her commitment to knowledge acquisition. Consequently, on the academic performance scale, the student continually rated on grades A and A+, as well as receiving awards such as tuition waiver, funding, and academic exchange programs within 2 years. In sum, the student regularly had 3 things which are different from the one that dwelled on old knowledge. What are these 3 things? 1. Talks about new knowledge. 2. Increased or advanced performance, that is A to A+, and to awards. Then the third point talks about advanced performance within a period of 2 years. So with old knowledge, one had performance, but that performance was maintained within 2 years. But with new knowledge, we denote new insight fresh facts, information, and acquired skills helped to change the story of the second student who habitually sought for knowledge and periodically evaluated his or her performance. Then that brought about three outcomes that are far different and better than the one that dwelt on old knowledge. Thus, we can deduce that new knowledge would advance the static and repetitive performance you have in your life. For example, in your job, marriage, and ministry. Let us look at some biblical evidence on the importance of knowledge. Psalm 19, the verse 2 says that day after day they pour forth speech, night after night they reveal knowledge. Proverbs 3 verse 20 says that by his knowledge the deeps broke open and the clouds dropped down dew. The two verses we read resonate with the case of the second student who habitually sought knowledge and periodically evaluated his or her performance. That led to what? Commitment to knowledge and brought about increased performance. So just as it was pointed out clearly that day by day, it means habitual what? Action. Then he said night by night they reveal knowledge. Then Proverbs 3 verse 20 says that by his knowledge the deeps broke open. So by that new insight, that new facts, that information and acquired skill, what? Clouds dropped the dew. Something was what? Done out of what? The acquisition of knowledge. So by his knowledge the deeps broke open and the clouds dropped down dew. So for you to advance in something, knowledge is needed to break open that what? Advanced performance you seek in that aspect of your life. Proverbs 18:15 says, an intelligent heart acquires knowledge and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. So this one paints out clearly the essence of knowledge. It goes further in Proverbs 24 verse 5 to say that a wise man is full of strength and a man of knowledge enhances his might. Enhances his might. Let us now conclude with a very soft caution. Proverbs 1 verse 22 says that how long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long, O you and I, would we love maintaining our present performance in that job, in that marriage, in that ministerial role? How long would we love to what? Remain in that same position. The verse goes on to say that how long will scoffers delight in their scoffing and fools hate knowledge? Hosea 4 verse 6 takes it to a higher and very deeper dimension. It says that my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because you rejected knowledge, I reject you from being a priest. Precious one, being a priest is a place of honor. It is a place of advancement. It is a place of authority. So if Bible says in Hosea 4 verse 6 that for the lack of knowledge you have been rejected from being a priest, that means if you do not habitually seek after new knowledge, you are just going to maintain that performance, and that can lead to your rejection. Based on these insights, would you still dwell on old knowledge? That is a question to you. Would you consider leveraging both old and new knowledge? Kindly share your comments in the comment section on how either or both has contributed to your performance or success in life.
I see it. I see